You've written songs for Keith Urban, the Judds, and Garth Brooks. You got brand new music out, a tour soon. Life's been pretty good to you, hey?
Yeah, it's been amazing, to tell you the truth. This whole journey has been crazy, but right now I have new music out, and I'm really excited about that.
You know, you've been in the game for a long time now, like just about over 10 years, eh?
I've been in Nashville, believe it or not, for 15 years. 15 years, yeah.
So originally you're a small town Ontario boy.
Yep.
But tell us about making the move from Ontario to Nashville. What was that like for you?
Oh, man. You know what? I honestly wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid. I almost didn't know I couldn't do it yet. Do you know what I mean? I was so young that I was like, oh, yeah, I want to move to Nashville, learn how to write songs. I'm going to do that. And I didn't even think twice about it or what that could have meant or all the visas that I had to go through. Thousands and thousands of dollars to live there for 15 years. But it was crazy, honestly. All my friends went off to college to get an education. And I moved to Nashville to get an education on songwriting. And I did just that. And it's probably the best thing I've ever done in my life.
So what was the link between you and Keith Urban? What was the inspiration from him getting you to move to Nashville?
It was, it's funny. I actually was watching CMT one day, and it was when the Somebody Like You video came out. And I'd been a Keith fan already, you know, for Grace of God, and he had a bunch of hits. But that one right there, I feel like it was a turning point for him, and it connected with me watching it, you know, with my guitar. And I think I was, 15, 16? I hate to date myself, but 15 or 16 years old. And I saw someone doing some, you know, country music the way that I could do it, being from Toronto. You know, like I grew up in Toronto, and so I didn't really have a lot of those country roots that a lot of these folks have. Right. You know, so being able to watch someone do it in a different way that was inspiring, it literally made me think I want to do that. He's inspired me to move to Nashville, and full circle. I mean, it's crazy, and I get to call him a friend, and it's life. It's crazy where it takes you.
It was cool. I was doing some research on you before we went to air, and I saw, he's written with Garth Brooks and Keith the Judds. So I'm like, what?
Man.
How cool is that, eh?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I truly do believe if you put your 10,000 hours into anything you want, you can be anything and achieve anything. It literally just comes down to sticking it out and staying.
Where do you get a lot of inspiration from?
Man, I always say passion drives my inspiration, and that's it's like I'm passionate for songwriting, for performing, for the whole industry. Honestly, otherwise I'd be crazy to stay in it. But I'm in love with it, and it's luckily I've trained myself to know what to look for, you know, as far as song titles, and I have a pretty good idea and handle on what I want to say as an artist, just being 33 years old now, and so it comes from all kinds of places, like Blue Ain't Your Color, for an example. That song came to me in the middle of the night. I was sleeping on my couch, dead asleep with my dog at my feet, and I woke up randomly, half out of it, and had the title Blue Ain't Your Color. I wrote it down on my phone, and I went back to sleep, not thinking anything. Right. And this is when I was making my record a couple years ago when I was on Columbia. So I brought it to my co-writer and producer at the time, and I said, hey man, I got this title, and I told him, and he fell out of his chair. So it was, you know, it comes from all kinds of places. It's just basically knowing what to look for.
You got a great voice, but I mean, Keith Urban is the perfect guy for that song. Right?
Oh man, there's no one else I feel like that could have done it like he did, and he's just the sweetest guy on the planet, and has been a champion of mine ever since I got to meet him. And it's crazy. At my number one party, he had me come up and actually sing the song with him.
Whoa, that's cool.
It was crazy. It was in Nashville. My whole family, my friends, all of my peers that had, you know, watched me struggle and try to get my first number one, you know. So my first number one being with Keith and Grammy nominated, and it was like I said, I truly believe I'm living proof that you can do anything you set your mind to.
So how do you stay so humble all the time?
Man, I think I have a good enough family and close enough friends that they kick my ass if I was anything other than, you know. It's just music's one of those things that it's universal. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's I don't know, treat everybody the way you want to be treated, and it's so much easier to be nice than it is to be mean.
Yeah, exactly. You know? We got Lee Olsen joining CJWE. He's got his guitar. What are you going to sing?
Man, I think I should probably play Blue Ain't Your Color.
Excellent.
Is that okay?
Take it away, my friend.
All right. I can See you over there staring at your drink, watching that I sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar 'cause he don't treat you right. And well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look alike. You haven't seen the sun, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. 'Cause blue looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, and darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. I'm not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. I just don't understand how another man can take the sun and turn it ice cold. And well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell ya, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change you. I'd just paint you right, baby. 'Cause looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, and darling, it don't match your eyes. I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. No, no, no. Oh, blue looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, and darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby, blue ain't your color. Blue ain't your color.
That's such a cool song, man.
Thank you.
I love that song. You did a great job on that as well, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, so your new song is out right now. It is burning up the church. It's called Timing is Everything. This is a fun song, hey?
Man, this one, I really, really had a fun time writing this song, and it was a no-brainer for me as my first single, off this new project and record, which is out everywhere now. But the song, it was actually a few years old, and it kind of made its way around town and was on hold for a few different artists. But I think no one cut it because it's me.
Right.
I think it's when I was writing this, it was really like kind of a genreless thought, and it was just a lot of fun to write and with no boundaries, and it just happened to fit exactly what I was wanting to do and trying to say. So timing is everything. I can promise everybody that, and I hope everybody digs it.
Awesome. You got the new song out right now. What's coming up next for you? What do you have on the go?
Yeah. So now that this record is out, it's just about promoting it. It's I've been off the scene for a couple years due to legal battles and music business crap, but it feels good to be back, and I'm going to be playing a lot more this year. Pushing this single and going out with Billy Currington for a couple dates this year, and a couple dates with Jason Aldean. We'll see what happens, but it's shaping up to be a good one.
Jason's going to be at Country Thunder this summer. I'm just saying.
Is he really?
I think he would be awesome for that too. But
we share the same manager, so it wouldn't be.
You never know, eh?
I know, it wouldn't be too far off. I'd love that. Jason's a wonderful human being.